get this show on the road. As always, let me know where you guys are from. I have never seen Norway on this, so that's pretty dope to see. Norway. Definitely a place that I have never been before. If I looked on the map, I don't even know if I could find it right now. That'd be dope too. That's somewhere I'm gonna cross out on my list one day. We'll go to Norway one day. It's a lot that happened in the NBA over the weekend. A lot of good basketball, I would say. So, what would you guys say? What was your favorite game to watch this weekend? I don't know. I got to enjoy out of watching a lot of games. Detroit, Texas, San Francisco, Prince George County. I went there. I did a video in that area, in the DMV area. Chicago. What up, everybody? Hope everybody's doing good on this Monday morning. Actually Monday. It's the afternoon now. It's a good day to just be alive and, learning basketball yet again. And even if you're not learning basketball, just learn something, get better at something. It's always a time to get better. It's always a time to improve. But right now, today, we're going to change things up a little bit. Have our usual film session, yes. But I'm going to cover a lot more today in terms of just basketball in general, because obviously it's the weekend. There's so many games that just took place. A lot geared to happen. Hey, real quick, I want to know what everybody thinks, because I'm geared to put some money down. Who you guys got in the Super Bowl? Who you guys got winning the Super Bowl this week, or when it happens? Actually, when is the Super Bowl? I'm tripping. I get my days mixed up. My weeks mixed up. Everything's kind of merges together. Just received my Crouching Tiger Hidden Dragon short, or Crouching Tiger shorts. It's fire and super nice quality. I just want to give everybody a huge shout out that copped the shorts. We sold them things out so fast. So just appreciate everybody messing with our brand, man. If you guys want to find a way to rep, some of our gear, just go to innerlab.tv. We got our classic Beaker tees, our Beaker hoodies. We got them in different colors, but the black, I think we just only got the black in stock right now, but you guys can go to innerlab.tv to cop one of these babies right here. We got our new shorts coming in March, so just be ready for that. Looks like everybody got the Chiefs happening, but how do you bet against Brady, though? But the Chiefs are nasty this year, and they're just good, man. We'll see how that turns out, but it's still hard for me to bet against Brady, but we got lots of new gear coming real soon. We're going to get started in just a second. Got lots of film to go over. But what was your favorite game, though? Let me know what was your favorite game from this week. Post up on this film session. Lamelo, huh? When those purple ones dropping, we got the purple ones dropping in March. Nets versus Wizards was a good game. Does anybody remember this song from one of my videos? I'm going to get started in about 1 minute, get some more people in here. As you're coming in, just give a thumbs up. I'm going to say that a few times, and nobody ever listens to me, sometimes it seems, but as you come in there, give a thumbs up. Dev, are you going to do another film session on Sharif Cooper after what happened last week? Basically, college film is not allowed on YouTube. So the second I post it up, I will get kicked off of YouTube. So if you guys want to see me constantly getting kicked off and eventually getting a strike, then yeah, I can keep making the Sharif Cooper videos. But negative, that's not going to happen. So We saw like the dead be resurrected. The dead was resurrected this week with Westbrook. But you know something that I will say, I didn't know that Westbrook had a quad injury. I was just like, maybe I was just behind on that. But him having a quad injury, I mean, that's a big injury. You know, so that would pretty much excuse him for not playing well the most part of this year. So I don't know what you think. What do you think about that? Do a collab with Two Hype. Who? All right, about 20 more seconds before we get the film session going. Just stay patient. We're getting ready to get started in just a second. Westbrook was on one leg. I mean, if he was hurt, then that's fair. Like, cause he looked awful. But you know, if he's hurt, I got no problem taking back all the stuff that I said. I ain't got no shame in that, cause you know what we saw from him today or in this game was excellent. Like he was serving these fools. But you always know it's a little bit extra when Durant pulls up on the same court as Westbrook. It's something there, obviously. You gotta think about something, right? So Harden and Westbrook teamed up. Durant and Westbrook teamed up. And then to begin with, before that, they all played together. So after all that, they decided, you know what? We're going to go without Westbrook. After all this, we tried it. It doesn't work. So let's just replace him with Kyrie. All together. Let's just replace him. He's the reason why that's pretty much what it seems like to me. I'm not trying to put words in people's mouths, but I'm just going off of what I'm looking at. So like, let's just, and what's crazy, all three of them were MVPs. Isn't that nuts? They're like, well, no. Let's go with Kyrie instead. I think that'll win us a championship. So if you're Westbrook, tell me, how do you not take that offensively? There's no way. You have to take that offensively, 100%. You're gonna be pissed off. And so I like the fact that he got a chip on his shoulder, and he showed it today. He showed it today. He showed it in this game, like big time. So that was pretty cool to see. He was on, and he plays with a lot of fire. And either way that you see it, either way you look at it, you got to be happy for a guy that was struggling like how he was, that works as hard as he does, and wasn't playing well, and he finally got it to get going. Like me personally, I was happy about that. I was happy about that. So I have no problem taking back some of the stuff, because it was hard to watch. Watching him play basketball, and then watching Bill get so frustrated on the bench. How sick of a story would it be if they came back and made the playoffs? I think it would be really dope. And personally, I think that is doable. But only time will tell. Let's take a look at the fourth quarter. These fools scored 48 points in the fourth quarter. If you're a Nets fan, you kind of have to be pissed off a little bit. You kind of have to be, right? Like 48 points. And the biggest thing, yes, we do want to be patient, but the biggest thing is just like, are we going to make some moves or what? Like, what are we going to do here? Like, that's what I would be like most concerned with if I'm the Nets. You're hearing a lot of rumors about this person coming, this person, Drummond. It's only a matter of time before Drummond pulls up. So we'll see what that means to the team. So I'm going to let this go down to 6 minutes, because I got a lot that I want to go over. This is going to be a little bit different of a session, but we're going to break this things down. Hey, Bertans is kind of lights out, bro. He's kind of lights out. You can't really let him shoot. If the Nets don't make some moves, I don't see them winning the championship. I see them still being able to come out the Eastern Conference or go to Eastern Conference Finals and go to the championship. But they can get upset. It's very possible they can get upset. I just see Them not better than the Lakers right now, but they can still give them problems being that any team that has this much firepower is like gonna be tough to beat. Westbrook just bullying his way down to the basket, hopefully, because we need our stars. Straight up, we need our stars, and we know how good Westbrook can be. He's an MVP candidate, or he's an MVP, former MVP. So, like, we know how good he can be. We just want to see him. I want to see him healthy. We need our stars. So, he played with a lot of fire lately, being that he has lost a lot of his athleticism in terms of how he used to jump, which is crazy. He's depending more on his strength. And sometimes that could be really good, and sometimes that could really be bad. Let's see how this turns out. Okay, so how many times on this film session have we seen this exact same thing? Guards falling. And on that one, I thought it was unnecessary here. I'm falling right there. Slow, out of control. And then on the exact opposite end, because they have the advantage now because this guy's on the floor and they're running, which you should be pushing the ball up the floor at that point. You get a bucket because it's a 4-on-5 now. How many times have we seen that during our film session? I told you guys, I just want to make you aware of something so you can spot it. That's pretty much it. The big question is, because against teams like the Lakers and teams like the Sixers or teams with good rim protection, some of these shots will not go in. And so, like, when you go under a screen, the guy's literally standing at the free throw line, can he hit these shots? He switched it, but the dude was still at the free throw line. Jeff Green's still at the free throw line. So, like, if he's able to really start connecting, which he was hitting this game, it can make the Wizards a playoff team, 100%. Now, I still think Bradley Beal is going to be moved. I can almost guarantee it. If it doesn't happen, hey, whatever, I don't really care. I know the Lakers are going to try to get him for sure. They're trying to get Bradley Beal. But, we'll see how that goes. A lot of teams going to be in the run. I know Miami's going to be in the running for Bradley Beal. Did you see Jimmy Butler and how skinny he looked? Good Lord. When you got a good shooter coming off for a pick, which you see Joe Harris, I believe, on right underneath the basket, then you have to start looking to slip as a screener. Boom, wide open, easy. Always look for it. That was garbage. Dang. He just killed my whole analysis. I didn't mention the doodoo.com layup, right? Anyway, well, and in games like this, where it comes down to that last play, it kills you too. Durant dunked on somebody this game too, like kind of bad. That was a crazy foul, by the way, on Bertans hitting it from Kyrie, whoever that was guarding. Good pass. Smoke layup. Good challenge, though, right there. Straight up vertical. Great challenge. Washington has what they need to win. So, like I said, we're going to go over a lot, so stay tuned. We're going to go over Lamelo Ball towards the end of this, which I think, we're looking at a guy that could be a star. But I don't want you guys to think that it's going to be all the way a cakewalk for Lamelo. Like right now, it seems like that, but there are a few players that are getting a lot better rapidly. Emmanuel Quickly is one of them. Emmanuel Quickly is one. We're gonna look at some stuff today, not a bunch of stuff for him, but good D. Hey, sometimes I be looking at Shamit, and he don't seem like a shooter to me. I don't know if I'm the only one, but sometimes he does not seem like a shooter. Bro, you cover LaMelo Ball way too much. Well, if you feel like that, then just miss the film sessions. All right? He played good. Let me go over him. Like, I'm going over the Nets right now and Washington Wizards. Like, just watch the film. Or else just run your own film session. It's all good, bro. It's all good. It's all free, too. It's a great thing about it. Don't try to associate me with, like, guys like Overtime and all that. Nah, we ain't kissing ass over here. So chill out. 7:17 left. I want to go. See, this is where it got good for me. It was good the whole game, but I just like what I was seeing from Westbrook, man. Really happy to see what I was seeing from Westbrook. And then Bill started to chip in and do his thing. That dude could shoot too. He missed it, but he could shoot too. Did anybody else think that Kyrie was kind of passive aggressive in this game? Because I did. I thought he was kind of chilling. No Harden though. That is something to point out. No Harden. But it's no excuse though. You can still have Kyrie and you still have Kevin Durant. All right, so check this out. In transition, when you get this much room to run at somebody, defensively it is very hard to guard. Now, what you can do defensively is start jabbing to throw the rhythm off, because right now he is fully in rhythm and he knows what he's going to do. But what I'll do is I'll fake the way that he has the ball on defense. I'll fake one way, like I'm going to attack that hand. And normally what people do is they switch hands, so I'll jump that left hand right away. Even if they go by me, which sometimes they do, it's okay because I'm slowing them down so I can allow for help side. But even still, for a player like Westbrook and a player like Giannis, you got to pack the line. Everybody has to get in help, because this is too easy. And Shamet can't guard him for sure. Is that Shamet? I think that was Shamet. You can't guard him. So, that was tough. That was a tough shot. Shit, I crossed him. So. Kyrie right to left. Hey. Nice setup, too. I like that. That was tough. Thing to look at is how much balance he goes off of straight up into the shot. Thing also to look at is how long he's hanging into this move. Hang. So if the hang is in, the ball's in tight, actually. Now it goes out wide, a little bit wider right there. Something to just pay attention to when you work on your cross. That was nasty, though. I like that move. We got something that we're going to do in a second. We got a lot that we want to go over. Just going to go through. We're going to run through this fast. This is like, sometimes that type of stuff can get you in trouble, but you love the fire, though. But you got to think about this. 1, 2, 3, 4 people around. You're missing. You're going up against. And I know he was ready to scream in everybody's face when he made that. But you have to start thinking, look at everybody around the perimeter. He got 2 shooters waiting on the outside for that. Wagner could shoot it. I forgot the guy's name, number 24. I just can't think of his name for some reason. But he could shoot it. It's time to start looking out, especially after that first one doesn't go and you get that second rebound. Honestly, I don't even think go back up. As a shorter player, I don't really think. But, But you know what? You got to respect the heart that he showed and the willpower that he showed going up for those rebounds. Got to respect it. Tough shot. He does, honestly, the right-handed hezzy, like rocking into the shot, the T-Mac jumper is a lot harder with the right hand, in my opinion, when you're a right-handed shooter. But it all depends where you shoot from. If you shoot from the right side of your face, it's a little bit easier. If you shoot more from like Durant normally does it with the left hand, rocks into it, because he shoots from the left side of his face or the center of his face more or less in the right side, like somebody like Dame. His changes, like his stop and go, is like something out of a movie, bro. So it's really ridiculous. Tough miss. Try to get that left hand to go, but at the same time, that's very good on the defense to step up. That's team defense. He goes up vertical, does not foul, and forces Kyrie into a tough shot. You gotta love it. If you're Bradley Beal, you should feel a little bit relieved, but I'm still trying to get up out of there for sure. I'm still trying to get up out of there. But it would be nice to see Westbrook and Beal figure it out. And I know that he came out and said that he wanted to do that. Are these shots going to keep falling? Because he was hitting some of those. He actually shot it really well from 3 today. So, like, is he going to keep continuing to shoot this high? Or is it just more hype off of Durant? Is he going to stay healthy? What's going to happen? Like, I don't know. To think that he just came in after the season that he's been having thus far and outplayed Durant and Kyrie is pretty amazing, bro. What do you guys think about? It's not by much, but what do you think about Durant not being the leading shot taker on the team. What do you guys think about that? Something to think about. Something to think about. 130 to 126. And yes, this was very high power. For some reason, they don't have the score up here right now, but tough shot. And he made that. It's just like no matter what happens, he can always shoot over you. Like when you have a guy like that, whew. Somebody said I wouldn't care too much. Played in Golden State, but they have a better system in Golden State. That's the thing about that. Bradley Beal is amazing, man. He's becoming one of our premier scorers in the league. I mean, if not already, he's probably the leading scorer in the NBA right now. But like, dude, can he average 40? He can average. He seems like he's the type of guy that can average 35. Now, if Westbrook is doing this thing, like I'm okay with him not averaging 35 and I'm just winning games and both averaging 30 or whatever it would be. Too fast. You love seeing how fast he looks right here and how confident he looks. You start doing the little high knees. That's when he got the hop in the step. Now, I don't see his athleticism per se coming back. How he was dunking, which was like out of this world, but you just never know. We'll see. See if he gets back. Where is the time? Why is there no like clock? This is weird as heck. And I want to say this. I want to say this too. The Wizards took the game and the Nets gave it away. The Nets gave that game away more so. Up 5 right now. It's tough, man. Where's the help? Like for me, like where's the help? Technically, Durant was right there, but this isn't necessarily Durant's rotation. But being that he's a taller guy, you got to be the second line over the top right there. He has Kyrie does what he's supposed to do. Obviously, you wouldn't want him to get that much of a driving lane, but Kevin Durant has to go over the top and try to block that. He most certainly could have done that right here. He saw it. He was in time. He has to go over the top and try to block that. See plenty of shot blockers, and I've seen him do it multiple times. Now, do I want him to do that? No. You know why? Because he's just coming off an injury, and every time he jumps or hit the floor, I get nervous because I did not want him to get hurt again. It's been fun watching him. Should be a cash money jumper. Excellent play, good ball movement. It's 139 to 134 right now with 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the game, and they gave the game away. They had a little man down there too. He fouled him. I like Rui, if that's his name. Can't pronounce the last name. I'll call him Rui. He's good, and he's gonna be good for a long time. If you guys are just watching this game, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button. If you guys are watching the film session, be a part of our film sessions every Thursday. Every Monday through Friday at 12 o'clock noon. I'm gonna have a lot of guests in here breaking down film with me. You'll be surprised. I'll get some NBA players in here pretty soon. I'll get some college guys and I'll break down their film sessions live so you guys can see how that goes. Me personally, I would have rather see Durant get the ball right there. And you know what? Westbrook was playing some pretty good defense on Durant at times. I thought so. When he got a chance to, and he wanted to guard him too, which I thought was very interesting. Nope, I do not live on the East Coast. I live on the West. And I'm going into your chest, little boy. Pay attention to how he goes into him, shoulders and all. That left foot takes him over there. He's cutting his lane off so that Durant can't block that. Finish outside with the left hand. Tie ball game. We back the other way though. Hey. But you know what? Kyrie averages the most shot attempts, but what are you gonna say? Because he shoots it at such a high clip. A lot of people said it's a problem. Some people said that it's not a problem. You know what the biggest problem is? Their defense. 100% it's their defense. That's their biggest problem. Are they gonna clean up on that? That's the biggest question that nobody. Oh my goodness! Come here, little boy. Can you? So more than Durant almost falling, I want you to look at Bradley Beal. The homie's knee was on his back leg was at the ground. He has crazy break. He's touching the ground. And so this is the importance, one, of being flexible, but two, the importance of having breaks and having legs strong enough to break you. Because if you don't improve on your hips and you don't improve on your strength and all that type of stuff, you will get hurt eventually playing like this. Knee injuries are waiting on you. So I'm praying that, Bradley Beal is taking care of his body on or off the court, because this will for sure get you hurt. And I'm a ball handler type guy, so I can speak for sure about this. That type of stuff will get you hurt. Nasty move though, but it's so important to have breaks like like Bradley Beal does. Super shifty too. This was big right here. Clutch of the game. Ooh. How'd he spin off it like that easy off of that? Conley had a nasty move like this, but I'm pretty sure he traveled. Just like Kyrie technically did. Because stupid footwork either way. Move the left foot, move the right foot, ball hits the ground. Had to lead the hand before both 2 feet had left the ground, but nobody's looking to nitpick like that. If you're like one of those Insta refs, which I can't stand, dang, they let them. Look, bro, it's 10 seconds, they up 5. 3-pointer, see ya. And then right off of that, turnover. Gave it right to him. Joe Harris just panicked. he did a shovel pass, bang. And it had to be Westbrook to hit that shot too. It had to be Westbrook. Of course, it's Westbrook. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button. For the game winner, who are we going to? And they almost won this game too. They almost won it off of this. Their game plan was to get it to Durant. But personally, I just thought this was bad defense by Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal, low-key, almost gave the game away because I was his guy. I get it, though. They're looking at Durant, and you want to get the ball to Durant, but run some offense to get him to that spot so that defense can't help. Anyways, we're moving on now. We're moving on. So, what I like to do now is I like to have a top moves or top plays of the last 2 days. We're going to do this, and then we're going to get to some Lamelo Ball footage, right? So I saw a lot of good moves, and I want to just break them down. So Paul George, a lot of people don't really understand how shifty this fool is, bro. Nasty move, hit Alec Burke with a nice little snatch back. But let's go back to see what it makes it work. Screen coming. So right off top, Alex Burke is thinking about the screen. The easiest time to cross somebody over is when they're thinking about the screen. Start going across the screen, boom, crossover. It works so well. It's the best time to cross somebody over. You learn that. Use it. All right, now he refuses it. Now you can see the little forearm shiver, right? Get out of here. His left arm. Pay attention to his left arm. Just a little nudge. A lot of people cry about push-offs. You shouldn't do that with me because I teach it. I literally teach the push-off. Just don't extend that arm and you won't get called for as much. But a lot of times you want to use your shoulder. Nasty move, pump fake. Ryan Rizuki was talking about R2B ball showed up last Thursday or Friday, whichever one. Said the best move to him is a pump fake. And I would agree one of them is because there's no wasted movement in it. And his shot, his pump fake looks exactly like his shot. Got Serge Ibaka in the air. Easy bucket. Nasty little layup up and under. Nobody was trying to challenge that. Too big to challenge. Nasty move. So this is an example of just being too strong, right? Going through contact. A lot of people don't understand how strong this guy is. Kawhi, and you'll hear a lot of NBA players talk about how strong Kawhi Leonard is. Goes right through contact. Right through it. 1, 2, bang out. So 2 dribble burst, but watch his right arm. We just talked about it with Paul George, right? Be active with that off arm, right arm, forearm shiver. Get out. He clears room right there And the fact that he went up and dunked this is the ultimate example of how strong this fool is. He nudged him, so he's using power on the ground and just boom up in the air, and dunked it hard too. He dunked on him. Good move by Kawhi Leonard. Had another nasty one right here. Actually, you know what? Who is this? Oh, pump fake. One of the best moves. This is one of my rookies of the year. I think that he has a good chance to be exactly that. Who? Best floater in the league. I don't care what anybody says. This specific, how he shoots his floor, he does it the best in the league, and I don't care what anybody. I can name a lot of people for you. And anyways, I'm not even gonna go there yet. Not yet. Best floater in the league. And he uses it all the time. All the time. But pay attention to the film. If you don't believe me, just watch how often he does it. Come across your screen, puts you in jail. Got the defender all up in jail. You don't know what to do. Don't want to foul you. Who? Big man killer. Nothing you can do. Shoot it straight in the basket. In the academy, we teach this. So if you want to learn how to do these exact floaters, which Emmanuel quickly was or is in the academy, go to inthelab.tv or go to season2.inthelab.tv. All kind of stuff in there for you to learn basketball. Put them in jail. Go up for the floater. Same type of touch. Tony Parker, isn't he retired? Oh my gosh. Nope. He has better than CP3. Just watch it. If you don't believe me, I just want you guys to remember that I said it and now pay attention to it. Don't forget about everything I said. Just pay attention to it from now on. And then tell me I'm lying that he doesn't have the best floater in the game. Floaters, runners, two different things for me. Runners off one leg, like you're running. Floaters is off two. But just this is all from the same game, by the way. Off the glass, straight in, jump hook style, you name it. So just pay. So remember I said this, and then now really keep track of, watching it. Because I haven't really showed it too much in film session. Easy. And I can name a lot of guys that are super good at it. A lot of people don't know this, but Rose has an excellent floater. Steph is crazy good. Mike Conley has the best offhand floater or runner in the league, period. Kyrie is pretty good. I'm leaving out a few, but I don't really care. Quickly got the best floater in the league, bro. It's easy. Look at the touch on it. Look at the touch on it. Some good players. All right, some more moves. More moves. Stop with that inside leg. Left leg. Javel. Clear enough space for the jumper. He's so good because he just keeps going. But, I want to put this back out there. I need Jamal to keep pouring it on thick, bro. This dude's good. I want him to keep playing. We were spoiled. I'm telling you, we were spoiled by what him and Donovan did in the bubble last year. I want to see it more. I want to see more. I want to see him be like in the running for MVP. He got it in him. Don't just wait to playoffs. Go ahead and do what you was doing against the Lakers last year. Go ahead and do what you was doing against Utah last year. And Don, take what Shaq said personal and prove him wrong. Who cares? Shut everybody up. Go win the NBA champion. Go become an NBA champion. I had to put my top play for Ingles in there because I never see him dunk, and he's so goofy looking, bro. Look how high his arm goes. Little matador action. But the another point is the easiest time to score in half-court offense is when somebody's closing out at you, because it's so hard to adjust off of that without fouling. It's hard to close out off of that type of stuff. Anyways. Jamal Murray with another one. Hey, come here. Let's dance real quick. Boomerang. So if you pass the ball back, you pass the ball, you got a big, you pass to the wing. He was trying to get it, but normally they just do it so they get a run and start at the big man. Pass it, it comes right back. Think about that as boomerang so that you can go ISO. Hey. So he dropped. He did the exact same move a minute ago. That inside foot, fakes the hezzy, He's backed up too far. Jumper. Had the defender dancing though. Look at his footwork. Little tap dance action. Hey. Open them up twice. Very, very effective. Couple of really nice moves from today. Or not today, just the last 2 days. All right, this is one I was talking about. So you see where Conley is from here? He actually travels on this. I don't care. I love the footwork on it. And I told you, bro, like, y'all be thinking I'll be capping on Instagram and all that stuff. Like, bro, everybody carries, everybody travels. Like, you guys gotta know how to get away with this type of stuff. Sometimes the ref calls it. Sometimes you test the water, see if you can get away with certain things. To be honest with you, sometimes I'm gonna see how I'm gonna play physical to see how the ref is calling. If I get an offensive foul, okay, fine. I'll just make the adjustment. Look at this. Hey, look at the coach over there. Look at the coach, Mike Malone. He was hot too. He knew that was travel. Tough move either way. Good footwork. He almost had it, but the reason why it's a travel, see, he steps left and then slides that right foot first, or slides that right foot second before he releases the ball. But ask me if I'm gonna do it. I'm definitely trying it next time I hoop. The spin though was nasty. Hey, and it was fast too. And threw a lob off of that. And you look at poor Jokic, bro. Hey, Jokic is so funny on defense, bro. Look at him. Look at him in slow. Actually, look, we just play it regular. Yeah. He didn't do anything in that play, bro. He is so sorry defensively, but boy, was he giving Gobert the blues, bro. He was killing him. He was killing everybody, actually, but just goes to show how good this was. Nice little hezzy by Campazzo. He got Gobert to jump from like almost 7 feet away. Tough one. Threw the dime off it too. Nasty dime. Michael Porter, want to see him take the next step too. Dimers. Right over his head, right by his ear. Okay. I'm gonna also go over what I think was the player of the day, and then we're gonna go over LaMelo right after that because I wouldn't. Oh, tough. So this whole sequence, faking that little quarter turn, step back, step through. Now let's see if technically this was a travel. Nope, 2 feet. Landed on 2 feet. Now if you want to be an insta ref, you could say, half a tenth of a second. His left foot hit the ground and no, shut up. We're not doing that today. Tough move on the step through. And technically, anyways, I'm not going to give y'all too much. Nasty move. Few more. I really like this one. It was simple, but it was nasty to me. Just faking the handoff. We go handoff so much in the NBA, right? That people just like they fall for this a lot, and it's open more than what people think. You see Draymond do this a lot, but I think more teams should do it. Ended up being real tough. Steph losing off ball. Like a lot of people don't really notice how bad this fool gets people. And I'm a safety. I play corner and safety. And I play a little bit of wide receiver, but I just love hitting people. I tried to hit you so hard that I would get hurt. And I didn't care. Like, as long as both of us went to the hospital, like I was fine. But I got a couple concussions and my mom stopped me from playing football, but I hated getting juked, right? And so I pay attention to all this little stuff when they're trying to keep up with stuff. Sets the screen, but Andrew Wiggins goes back door, which draws, I think that's Plumlee. I could be wrong about that. But watch the guy guarding Steph now. He was lost, bro. And the fact that as fast as he did that, because he could have just went back door for it, right? As soon as he caught it, he read that bank shot. The awareness to do things like this at a professional level is very, very tough. To lose somebody that bad, to go set the screen, then immediately concentrate on the type of shot that you're going to get it. He was completely lost. Like, where was he going, bro? He was out of there. Good screen by Wiseman, too. Okay. See what we doing here. He's always dunking on somebody, bro. No matter how bad he plays, he's gonna dunk on somebody. And as hard as the time that I've given him, Oubre, he's going to be better if you put him with the second squad or you trade him. He's gonna play better. I'm positive of it. Because the more you put him around Steph or the more you play around Steph, the more you have to think and really know the game. Like, you have to. Oubre, he's always dunking on somebody. Just let him dunk. Let him dunk and just, play the way he could play. You want to see the thing about it sometimes, and I tweeted about this the other day. This is a nasty move. Griffin was out of there, bro. Look how defeated he was after this. Now he's just admiring, like he's just looking. He didn't even attempt to like get back into play. He was out of there. I wanted UFC. I watched UFC recently, and they said McGregor lost because he was not updated with all the new tactics. In your opinion, how fast do you think the NBA is moving when it comes to styles, moves, tactics? It's moving and progressing at a rate that I'm very, very happy with in terms of, play calling and this and that, right? They said that the Steph changed the game, and I would agree with that. But the Warriors helped change the game, but it didn't start with them. For me, it was the Spurs. And, you see a lot of Popovich minions, right? Kerr. There was a guy that was coaching with Atlanta. And, I just think that they're taking on to like the European model of, ball screens and off-ball movement and, just all kind of stuff that I was seeing in Europe first. And now I'm seeing the NBA do it. And they're mixing it in with how nice our moves already were and the progressing skill of our shooting. Everybody's getting a lot better at shooting the basketball. So anyways, I think that you have to be updated on how basketball is being played nowadays. And so, good question, though. And I think that it's not nasty move right there. Attacking hard, attacking the shoulder, dead leg. Tough shot, though. Good defense, in my opinion. He's just good. He's just really good. We're going to go over something. Actually, we'll go over Lamelo next. Nice little half spin. I thought that was nice. The fact that he shows it, anybody inside the academy knows, like, a lot of it is so with your eyes. Look, he looked at the ball. Normally, I look back towards, I think that's Teague up there. No. It's not Teague. That's, is that Waters? Or is that Teague? I could be wrong. Tremont Waters. But nasty move. Somebody said that he's the second best scorer in the league behind Kevin Durant. What would you guys say about that? Is he second behind Kevin Durant? I like this because it was just so, I don't know if he did it on purpose, but it was just so on point that I had to put it up in here. Robert Williams, name of my grandfather. Is that Teague, bro? Or is that Waters? Just cold. He has a lot of game, bro. I would argue that Bill is up there. I would argue that. But pay attention to this. So normally people snake these screens, and he starts taking it over like he's going to snake it and get to the middle of the court. But he rushes into this in and out. So him rushing right there, this little rush, boom. Look where AD goes. He's out of there. He's out of there. And LeBron almost blocked it. Like, the fact that he had the awareness to get there and almost blocked it was pretty tough. I enjoyed watching that. That was a good play. Another Jason Tatum move. Didn't really plan on going overall. Actually, no. Who is it? This is Teague, right? Yeah, that is Teague. Pew. He folded LeBron. Look at LeBron's foot. Watch LeBron's foot. This is a nasty move in terms of, it wasn't so much the in and out, because we all know how fast Teague is. It was the fact that he went right into his body and cut his lane off. But I call it Euroing into the defense. He didn't do it all the way, but that right foot right there, let me see it. This right foot pushes his body over to cut off LeBron's lane, because if he goes to the basket, we all know what would have happened. He would have flattened the ball like a pancake against the backboard. But the fact that he jumped, Euroed into him, Finishes with the outside hand. LeBron. He laughed so hard. Good move, though. That was a good move. Really good move. Okay, so sometimes people don't notice this, but I always tell people this. Some of the best moves I've ever seen, they missed a shot. So they never get put on like, sometimes they don't get put on like House of Highlights and stuff. But that's the problem with most people don't watch the games. Here it is. One of the nastiest moves, and he just missed a shot. I thought it was so cold. Watch how fast he goes into this move. We're talking about Malik Monk. Had Lopez out of there. Yeet. Cold, bro. It was cold. I just wish he would have hit that shot. So the fact that, like, pay attention to his left leg and how hard it pushes. So the fact that if you push this hard and you trying to come back, you have to stop hard too. Look how straight his right leg is and how close his left knee is to the ground. That left knee indicates how far he pushed off to get to that, to sell the drive. And that right leg is showing how hard he's stopping, kind of like a kickstand holding up a bike. Nasty move though. Just missed it. Didn't get on great balance in that shot. It was a little short, but he sold the hell out of that move, and I thought that was great. All right, next thing up on the menu, Lamelo Ball. So I want to go to, he won the game, in my opinion. The game turned around so quick in the fourth quarter, and they ended up getting this game against a pretty good Bucks team who's kind of, dropped a few games this year. But I'm going to go over this, and then I'm going to go over just LaMelo Ball and his progression this year. It's been amazing. I thought he was going to be good. I didn't know if he was going to be this good that early. I think Jordan got it right this time. He was in good position. He did the right thing, LaMelo, on that play. He's underneath the basket right now. Commit to it. Completely stop Lopez's momentum. Did the right thing. He's in the right spot. You just let him go through. And he ends up getting a bucket because of that. So it's little things that, I'm a defensive guy. I'm an offensive guy, but I love watching defense. I love the way that this guy passes the ball. I really do. LaMelo Ball, I'm talking about. That was cold. This hook shot is something that you really got to work on. And I'll say this, it helps to jump higher and hold the ball slightly. But it's something that I would highly recommend learning how to do. Give me a grade for Giannis. Give me a grade. What would you give him for how he played today? Stats wise, I want to see what you guys think. Drew Holiday was out of there on this floor. You got to finish that ground, though. So A, B plus, B, A minus. Okay, C plus. Dang, that's crazy. You should have got no C plus, right? A C. Dang, y'all tough. Y'all be some crazy teachers. Can somebody just get Giannis in the lab with me for a little bit? It's so hard to watch the jumper and watch the handle. It's so hard for me. Look how big this fool's hands are, bro. They're like covering the whole basketball. But it's not an excuse why he can't shoot. You know why? Because Kawhi can shoot. I give Giannis a B+ on this game. Dang, bro. You know, Giannis has no lower body activity on his free throw, really. The most he does is go up on his tippy toes. You can see it right there. But it's mostly just like a strong jumper. Why you hold it up for so long? You missed it. We know. But, you know, everybody's a critic, right? He's another guy. He's might be top five best offhand finishers in the league right now, too. He's up there. But we'll see. He's a rookie, so let's give him some more time, but he's up there, though. To stretch this far out with his left hand and finish like it was nothing is pretty tough. But if he's not up there, give me 5 people. If you disagree with what I just said, give me 5 people that you think are better, though. Just give me 5 people. I would say, honestly, finishing at the basket, Kyrie is for sure up there. Steph is better. Conley just has a better floater, but he doesn't finish at the basket as well as LaMelo, in my opinion, especially with this, just different finishes. Who else? Who else is in the conversation? Kyrie, Curry. LeBron's not a better offhand finisher than LeBron. I've seen this dude do crazy stuff in the air with his left hand. LeBron is good though with his left hand, but he's not bad. No, hell no. Derrick Rose? I gotta look at that. I don't know about that. He's good, but I don't know if he's to this level. As I've seen some of the stuff that this fool could do. Wall's a good dunker with his left hand, but like really finishing that thing, like hanging finishes, I don't know. I don't know if John Moran is either. I'll watch it. I'll give it a shot. I'll take a look today. I'll be sure about it today. Off of some of the stuff that y'all said. Harden, hell no. Hell no. Harden? What the fuck are we watching here, bro? Anyway, what? That's ridiculous. Anyway. Take it down. On these screens, when you're this high, you go under the first time, just like he did. And normally you go over the second. They switched it. Pack the line, let him shoot. That's a steal right there. He passed it right in front of his face. That's a steal. He got his arms by his side. You got to anticipate something happening right there. Now he go flying on the pump fake and stuff. Good pass. Bang out. That was more on Bridges, in my opinion. Everybody's solid right now, but get a hand in the lane. You got to be ready for that because you want him to shoot. You don't want the ball go out to Lopez. You rather play the percentage. Now you closing out, and it's harder than what you have to do. It puts everybody back at a disadvantage. Drew Holiday's another person, too, that's good at finishing with his offhand. I really only got 3 people up there in the conversation, but Kyrie and Steph are easily better than me. Hey, tell me I didn't call, even though I thought it was a goal 10, tell me. I just want you to tell me that I didn't call Lamelo Ball dunking on somebody. And again, I told y'all it was gonna happen, but I got it happening 2 more times. That he's gonna. I'm gonna just say it like because it's the way that he plays. It's not the fact that he's tall and he really don't have that much bounce for his height. It's just he gets downhill and he can dunk the basketball. And he likes getting downhill in those long hanging finishes. I got it happening 2 more times this year, but who knows? It's just a guesstimate just off his play style. There's a few players like him, but like they're always in the right spot at the right time. And they're always getting stats and the little steals and the rebounds and slick block shots because of it. And so watch Lamelo with all this type of stuff. As dominant, David Graham, appreciate the donation. As dominant as Giannis is, could he be the same as Kyrie as a really elite number 2 guy? This is very possible. You know why I say this too? Because at the end of the game, who are we throwing the ball to? I'll let you guys answer that. On this team, who's getting the ball at the end of the game for for Milwaukee? I'll let you guys answer that. Good pass right there. Now, one person has said Giannis. So really think about that. Whether you say Middleton or whether you say Drew Holiday or whoever. Now, one person is saying Giannis right now. So maybe he is. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being a number 2 guy. Pippen was a number 2 guy. And there's nothing wrong with that. There were times where LeBron or Wade or whoever you want to say was a number 2 guy. There's nothing wrong with being a 3 guy. Long as you're winning games and you're able to like star how you want, you just want to make sure that your skill set is weaponized at the end of the day, But I've seen them give the ball to DiVincenzo before they gave it to Giannis at the end of the game. So this is when the game kind of started getting out of hand, and I wanted to mainly go over this part of when LaMelo gets back in the game. LaMelo low-key stole. It's not this point. But LaMelo won the game for him. And for a rookie playing against a veteran team like this, think about who's on the court that he's playing against. Lopez, Giannis, Drew Holiday, Middleton. That's really impressive. And if another thing too, if I'm Lopez, I'm getting in the post more because he's actually really, I saw this with the Lakers. He started shooting a lot of threes, but like when he got in the post, it was so hard to stop this fool. I get in the post way more. And feature him down there, play inside, outside. But anyways, getting back to LaMelo, the fact that he was doing this against this type of competition is really, really incredible for a rookie. And the fact that, he's improving and starting to become a little bit more consistent. This is a good thing. Oh, I didn't like how he was holding that knee. Oh, he buckled right there. Yeah, he buckled. That's tough. So he's shooting that. Yeah, it's just see, I want you to think about this too. We're talking about free throws. So it's mostly upper body for him, right? So at the end of the game, when you're tired and you're only using upper body, like you're going to be tired. So you need to have a little bit of legs into the shot too. So it could take away from you trying to push too hard on the actual shot. With Giannis, he's using mostly upper body. Now, I would say this though. Oh my goodness. Forget what I was talking about. Why is everybody getting dunked on this year? Everybody's getting dunked on this year. Like good play. Like Giannis hasn't been getting dunked on more than Durant. Durant been getting banged on, but like what? He banged on him. I kind of forgot about that for whatever reason because I was focused on LaMelo, but goddamn. You got to do. You always know when. he got a charge. He got a charge too. He got a charge. Bro, you always know the dude is, after he get dunked on, he gonna shoot a 3 on the other end or he gonna try to score it. And he gonna take the ball out. Hold on, let's see if he took the ball out. Oh, he was trying to take the ball. Normally after somebody get dunked on, they take the ball out. It might have been a low-key a block on that play too. Oh yeah, he gave it to him. He gave it to him. And he got dunked on bad. Let's see. All right, Melo's back in 6 minutes. And, you know, I noticed that they put him back in when they want control back over the game. I don't know if the Hornets fans, y'all been noticing that, but they have. And a lot of people are like questioning, you know, should he be starting and this and that, you know, early on in the season. And me personally, I like the fact that he wasn't starting because, and you know, I know his dad's not happy about it, but I like the fact that he's not starting because it's making them work to get better, and he's playing against second units sometimes, and then he's getting reps against starting units, so he's getting more reps and more repetition against worse players and then better players. So he's getting better at a rapid pace. And then on top of that, make him earn it. Make him earn the starting spot. Like, make it to where it's just like, all right, we got to start this fool. You know, I'm not going to just give him a spot and he becomes entitled. I like the fact that he hasn't been starting. You got to give him the ball right there earlier. What did they call right there? What kind of foul is that? I guess they can call it on the hip on Middleton. That was garbage, though. Don't call that crap. I like the fact that Anthony Edwards wasn't starting, but at the same time, it's just like Minnesota ain't teaching him nothing. That's why we got to get Anthony Edwards out of Minnesota. Because he needs to learn how to play basketball at a higher IQ than what he is. And I just don't see it down there. Young coach. Nothing against him, but I don't know. And he looks to use his left hand a lot, too. I think his finishing package is really good. Something to pay attention to, like his balance on his shot is getting a lot better rapidly. And this is something that I've paid attention to, and I've been really looking to see if he's going to get better at. It is. His balance on his jumper is getting better, and it's going to cause him to just become an excellent player over time because, you know, the biggest thing that when I'm recruiting a guy, if I'm looking at a player scouting him, I'm looking at his ability to shoot the ball. And there's a lot of situations where I would just let Lamelo shoot, or I'd go under the screen, or I wouldn't close out on certain situations. It's starting to get to the point where we can't really do that, you know, if he starts to improve. So, you know, I'm always looking for the next up-and-coming star. I was trying to do Sharif Cooper, and it didn't work out. But Lamelo might be one of those guys, man. He's going to only get better the more you put him in these situations, right? And so which is a really good thing. We got 5 minutes left in this game. So if you guys are watching, please give a thumbs up. And on top of that, if you're new, stop being a little looky-loo and go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Turn on your notifications so you could be updated when we're coming out with the new video. But you should already know, because we 12 o'clock every day with it. We always going to have different guests and different film sessions and all that type of stuff. So I appreciate all you guys for pulling up. But while you're here, show your support. The video is free, not all the way. Nope. Give me a thumbs up, please. That's all I'm asking for. All I'm asking to say this. It shouldn't be a team like, in these type of games, I think that they should be able to pull it out. The Bucks, they shouldn't be letting them beat them. What is your take on the Hawks? They are a fringe playoff team, but still see 1 or 2 players away. Appreciate your vids. Respect from Atlanta. David, I think the biggest thing for them is health. They get hurt a lot. You know, they struggled with health last year, and I thought they have a solid enough squad to be able to make some noise. Remember I told you he's just always in the right spot? Just always putting him in a position to get a stat, get an assist, get a bucket. Good at it. But yeah, Atlanta is actually like really good to me. I like The shooters that they have, I like the fact they picked up Rondo, even though he wasn't, he's missed some games. Trey kind of struggled, but he's kind of been a little bit inconsistent. I like to see a little bit more consistency. I love John Collins. Hunter and Reddish have a lot of potential, and they both can defend, in my opinion. So, and they're fairly deep. It was just really unfortunate to see some of the injury that they had, like Bogdanovich going down, just like little stuff like that. So they're an okay team, in my opinion. They have a chance to maybe knock off somebody in the first round, but the second round is the furthest I see them going. Good steal. I just took over the game late, fighting around the screen, fronting the screen, getting a hand, just like little plays like that. He does this often, and just looking ahead right away. You love playing with guys like this. You run the floor, they're gonna find you. Even if it's leading to the bucket, they're just throwing it up ahead. He got all of that. Sheesh. You got to go try to dunk on Lopez. He's low-key a solid defender, actually. Rim protector. Solid. Did Gallinari get hurt? Big shot. Good pass by Giannis. If they're going to be closing up on those lanes, you got to be able to knock those shots. See how Lamelo guards this. Oh, he just kind of made him pick it up. Okay, so he's back. I would really like to see Atlanta, because they have so much potential. I appreciate the donation again, Dave. Appreciate that a lot. Get that pass to it. Anybody else see LeBron throw a pass like this the other night? It's like, how are they getting that through? It was just so close to this dude. Appreciate everybody pulling up, by the way. Oh, good D. I don't know what's going on now. I was lock up. Come on, Vontae. I like Vontae, too. Where's Terry? Is he out there? No. Where's Rozier? What happened with him? So we all know this is gonna happen. We all know this is gonna. This is stuff that you pay attention to. We all know in the playoffs, everybody's gonna pack the line. They're gonna want him. They're gonna force him to go to the rack. They're gonna play off and hope that he shoots it, play the percentages, and pack the line and hope that he just does one of these type of things. And these are the type of things like, okay, he'll go for 30, but this is what you want to look at. This is the main part you want to look at. This stuff right here. Hurts you. And all could be prevented if he was able to just pull up. Mid-range, when he takes those shots, it actually doesn't look that bad to me. Tough finish. I don't know if that was that an and one? I don't know. I don't know. No, I wouldn't have called that an and one. If you guys are looking to get your game better, go to season2.inthelab.tv. Also, we got Andy's hitting free throws in the clutch too. We got these hoodies if you want to rep out with some gear. Our Beaker hoodies, go cop those at inthelab.tv on all our other gear that we have. I just want to thank everybody for supporting all our gear that we came out with. We've been having a really solid year. In March, we're going to come back out with some dope shorts, so just stay tuned with that. We got a whole fit coming. Just steals. What are you doing, Middleton? You got to make that play. But, like, just all those little naggy, getting his hands on the basketball, hands in the passing lane, little stuff. Like, he's not a lockdown defender, but he finds his way to be good and fit in, you know what I mean? And make himself effective. You got to think about this too. He's also 6'8", so he has the opportunity to be a really, really good help side defender, really good on-ball defender, and who is his brother, Lonzo Ball, who is actually a really good defender. Real quick, give this video a thumbs up if you can. If you're watching this video, you hear my voice, please give this video a thumbs up if you support In The Lab. Makes a steal and then gets an assist. 2 stats just like that. Boom, boom. 3 points the other way. And here's something that I always get excited about. How excited are you getting for your teammates, whether you're a part of the play or not? You should start paying attention to those things too. You guys should start paying attention to those things. Like, how do your teammates that weren't even in the play, tough split right there. Look at the double tap. We talked about this on 2. So you can't steal that. Extra pass, but who are we making the extra pass to? Who are we making? You know who was even more open than the shooter in the corner? Giannis. I would have rather, if I was Drew Holiday, I would have rather threw it to Giannis and hope that they closed out to him so the shooter could be open. Is that McConnington or something like that? I'm pretty sure I have it right. But like, this is what hurts the offense. It hurts you guys. If you're a Milwaukee fan, this is hurting you guys. As much as good as he is on offense and stats and all that type of stuff, look. The fuck is that? What is that? It almost went out of bounds. And it sucks. And I hate to say like I'm always coming down on certain players, but I'm not. Like, even early on, I was talking about Westbrook. I'm happy that Westbrook is playing better. We need stars to kill. We need it. We need stars to kill. It's great for the sport. But like, you're just, honestly, you don't know. I'll just say it. And I don't care how you take it, because y'all know I don't really be care. But if you can look at this and say that Giannis isn't a problem, he's a solution too, but he's also a problem. If you could look at that and say that he's not, then you don't know what the hell you're looking at. You don't know what you're talking about either. You don't know basketball. And it's not even saying that I know I have this ultimate understanding. I'm not even that smart, to be honest. I just watch basketball a lot. It's something that everybody could do. Big shot right there. Bang, get out of here. Get out of here. What is that? What is that? You know what's funny? I see people do that, what he just did in like open gym and stuff. I see people do this stuff like open gym. They dribble, and everybody's just sitting there like, shoot the ball, go ahead. We waiting. And then they just, pass. Too fast. Like, you didn't see that coming. Like, you didn't see that guy. No, he's standing 5 feet away from you. It's an issue, guys. Like, all right, here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, like no, we didn't see that coming, Giannis. That was, I mean, you tricked us. You really blindfolded us on that one. You got us. And so literally nothing happens. Like, whether he hits this or makes it, it's like nothing happens. Nothing happens. Hey, but listen, here's the thing though. No matter how I come off, I do like Giannis's fire to the game and his approach and how much he wants to get better. I do like that. And I like him as a player, and I stuff off the court. I mean, I just mess with him. I went to Greece. I just heard so many good things about him. So I got to say all this before I say this. That I didn't pick him for MVP. You guys did. And it's by your logic that, he deserved MVP. Like, y'all want to keep getting fooled by the same thing over and over every year. Like we don't be seeing him lose the same way in the playoffs every year. And y'all be arguing with me about this stuff. And me, I just sit back like, look at these idiots arguing me about the same old thing every year. But you know what? I'm going to say this. Send Giannis over this way. Send him over here and watch what I do with that jumper. But it probably ain't going to happen. I don't really care either. I would love to help him out with that. Send them this way. Game's over, right? And so now, right, actually he's off the court, so I ain't even gonna like really go over that. But let's just take a deeper look at Lamelo and his ability to just. We saw his rebounding, we saw a lot of his passing. There's still some things that he can get better at, and I want to just look at that. I have no problem with that. He's in the NBA. I'm more about supporting him, you know, in our especially our younger players, instead of just kind of tearing them down. As much as stuff as I do talk about Giannis, I still want to see him turn into the player that honestly we all know that he could be. Let's be real. Let's you know, I could tear him down, but I could also build him up. You still can't really stop him. Transition, he's probably the best player in the game. One of them. Downhill, he's great. It's just certain things that sometimes, and he's not a bad passer. Like a lot of people make him out to be he's not a bad passer. You know, it's just some things that he has. Where's the dang quarters at? Oh, there it is. It's just some things that he needs to get better at. That's it. Point blank and simple. That's it. And I hope, you know, just like I even used Blake Griffin. You know what's funny? We've already seen that he can shoot. We've already seen it. We saw it in like his first years of playing basketball in the NBA. We know that he can hit shots. Whoever jacked up his form just cheated Milwaukee out of a championship. Just cheated y'all out of the championship. And you guys may think I'm just talking, but I'm more than positive if I got Giannis for 6 months. His balance is good, man. It's getting better. His form still isn't great. His release is still really low. It's right in front of his face. But his balance, sometimes I don't even care about that stuff. And his arc is solid. Sometimes it shoots a little too high, but oh, he hezzy this. He was out of there. Did you notice that this was a hezzy? McCarson was out of there. Left hand. I'm trying to talk to y'all about this dude's left hand. But don't take my word for it. Just watch the games. Start watching them more. Lopez changed that shot. It made him cause him to go left. But it was still right there, though. It wasn't a terrible, like, miss or anything. Personally, I don't think that Holiday and Giannis was that great of a combo. I don't think so. It's tough. Good defense, though. Just tough. He just got the rebound. And what was his stat? Anybody know his stats from today's game? Lamelo's? Or not today. Oh, wait. No. I need Denver footage. There, the Utah versus Denver. So, player of the day. Player of the day for me, or the weekend, I should say, it was 100% Jokic. Jokic was, he's so good, bro. Just in terms of his assists and, you know, playmaking and, like, just scoring and setting screens. And his defense was trash, but, you know, he's just a good player, man. And, you know, if you feel like he's the MVP, you have every right to be that. To feel that way. And the thing about it, too, is he's doing what I think Jamal Murray should be doing in a way that Dame does it. But Jokic is just taking over, and he's, like, taking that next step. Oops. Let me flip the screen. My bad, guys. My bad. He's taking the next step into, like, superstardom, right? And so Jamal Murray didn't necessarily take that step to where I wanted him to be, what he was doing in the in the postseason. But now Jokic just turned it up a notch for sure. Assist, scoring, all that. He's turned it up in the shooting. We really saw how well he could shoot last year. Look at him running. He's fast now. He's like a blur out there. A Euro step, floaties, put back, all that. And what's it called? Utah has been playing really, really good too. Utah's been playing extremely good. So let's not miss out on that. They're too little. And the thing is, you can't really go double this dude because he passes so well. And he's going to find an open man, which is something that you love about him. I'm sorry. IQ is off the charts too, by the way. Right in people's face. Almost had a nasty pass right there too. Come here, Gobert. He was killing him. Like folding him up. Like you're way too little. I want you to feel this shoulder. When we make contact, I want you to know I'm here. And this isn't even my final form either. Scoop-de-loop. Floaties. He just looks so funny to me, though. It's hard to believe that he's the best center in the game. Like, look at him. He's built like Angel Mima, bro. Look at him, bro. He's nice. He's so nice, bro. But he's hella good. He's just really good. And there was nothing they could do with him in this game, too. Utah, who has been playing excellent basketball, on the real, they've been playing excellent basketball. But nothing they could do with him. Come here, Gobert. He was killing them. Utah's got a chance to be pretty good this year, as the season progresses. I think I have a really good chance to make some noise in the NBA this year. They already are. And I just want to see if they're going to continue to take that next step. Right now, their offense is booming. But what happens when people learn that offense? That's what I'm most curious about when people start making it. Come here, Gobert. Step up. You're not close enough. I don't care. Hey. Oh, my gosh. He was spinning him around. Hey. Spun him around and everything. Look at how sorry Gobert look right there. How you be this slow and this nice? Extra pass, give it to me. I need to ISO this chump. Oh, he almost had a nasty pass right there. That was almost cold. Look at the little short pocket that he had right there to make that pass. Close though. No cigar. It's him and Embiid alone. Bro, if that would have went in, here's the funny thing about it. he didn't do this on purpose, but he made Gobert look at this. Watching it fast one more time. That would have been the nicest play ever by Jokic, bro. Hill. If he would have made that, that would have been so cold. What makes Jokic better than Embiid, especially offensively, is his ability to make plays. Embiid gets buckets, but he doesn't do it well for anybody else. I would say that. Jokic shoots the ball better too. From the mid post, from the 3-point, I'd say he shoots better. But Embiid is just, he's so unstoppable, bro. Jokic passes the ball way better, bro. It's not even close. But if you really think about it, Jokic could pass, shoot, and playmate. And I consider playmaking and passing just delivering passes and making plays like for other people and setting things up. He's better than Embiid right now. But here's the thing though. Here's the thing. Look at this though. So he sees this in the air, this tip pass that he tried to make. So you see how fast he looked right here. Watch what he look when the ball is in the air. He does a quick like look right there. So he sees that this guy is available for this pass. He tried to tip it. He tips it too hard, but like the fact that he tipped for him to think to do that, it's incredible. It'll fly by right by most people's head. Nope, a lot of people won't even see him looking, doing that quick look. I see it. That's next level to me, in my opinion. The Joker is like if they combine Brook Lopez and old school Boris Diaw with the KOK and times 10. Much love, Dave. Appreciate it, bro. He's just too nice. He's like pump faking people to death. Stay on your feet. Dunk the ball or lay you at the basket. I wouldn't let Gobert get away from this fade. They just can't guard him. Okay, let's see. Come on, Gobert, get a stop. Oh, good pass. Compazzo for 3. Come here, Gobert. Let's see what you're gonna do. Get a stop, Gobert. Good stop. There we go. Oh, foul. Never mind. Hey, hot too. Ooh wee. Rip through spin move. 1-2. Rip through spin move. 1-2. Not a travel. Tough. Gobert, don't switch off of me. I'm gonna score it every time. You're not even in the game. Come on. Did he foul out? Talk to me. Talk to me. Just threw the dime anyways. Can't stop me. Do not double me. I'm gonna throw the dime right away. Now, I will say that I think Embiid may have the, yeah, he does. He has the advantage defensively, easy. Still doesn't put him over the top, though, in my opinion. I don't know. If you're building a team, who do you take? Do you take this guy that just looks like Dr. Eggman, or do you go with Embiid? Something to think about. I see you at the top. I don't care how little you are. I'm still going right through your chest. Ew. Man, it's like basketball is easy for him. It's like he's not even trying. Anyways, I've been streaming for 1 hour and 37 minutes, and I'm ready to do something else. Give a thumbs up on your way out. Much love to everybody that pulled up. Go to InTheLab.tv to copy your In The Lab gear. This is some of the merch that I'm rocking today, the Beaker hoodie. So just make sure to check it out. Thank you guys for tuning in. Before you head out, make sure you guys subscribe and turn on your notifications so you can be updated every time our videos come out. Turn on your notifications, but subscribe. We need to keep building everything up. Much love to you guys for pulling up and helping out, just supporting everything we do. Everybody sent donations through. We love you guys for that and, helping us keep it going, man. We need all the support that we can. We got some guests coming later on this week. And next week, we got some really, really big guests, so I'm hyped about that. So just thank you guys for pulling up, and I'll see you on the next one.